chosen. Choose wisely for your game mode for this final round.
Choose wisely.
So, way it works, pretty much 3 times everything. Every single thing you could possibly want is on the ground and you can pick it up, but no backpacks.
No backpacks.
Gotta make choices. Do you pick up the meds? Do you pick up the extra ammo? Do you go for any type of utility like smoke grenades, all that other stuff? So, in addition to that, vests become very, very important. You want to stack up, get yourself a nice level 2. But with the way that these fights work out in these skirmishes, you can end up losing your vest fairly early.
Right, and so in these situations, you know, I've seen a couple of these, but when it comes down to those final circles, how much utility do people usually still have around? Are they trying to loot up till the end of the game?
Well, with this type of mode, you tend to bounce around. If you're running through and you use some utility, you try to maybe like loot whatever you can, but usually they burn through a lot of utility. Whenever nobody has a backpack, nobody has any loot.
Right.
So you're sure you can get the kills. Maybe that'll replenish you a little bit of ammo. But the big factor is a lot of people are going to go like, oh, well, I'm going to need some first aids. I need a couple of bandages.
Right.
I want some ammo. And the next thing you know, they have like no nades or they don't necessarily have the utility to really push them through those late game situations like you're talking about. So end up having to do some late game looting, which is never a good sign because then you just end up getting popped as you're going from building to building.
Yeah, so where are our leaders headed? That's what I want to know. We got them in the little camera here, but where are they?
With the otter.
You okay?
Definitely with the otter.
This is going to be the fattest freaking otter on the face of the earth. It's been eating for like 4 hours.
Oh, I gotta go with me.
A skirmish happening right next to them, right as soon as they land. So you can hear a little bit of a firefight happening. Shadows aware he's got somebody right next to him.
And so dangerous, right? They're hanging on to that first place spot.
That's going to be Shadow getting knocked real early. That's going to put a lot of pressure. And I don't think that Fiend is anywhere around him.
Wow.
See, it's a whole building complex away, so that's essentially going to be a flush out, and now Fiend is playing off of back foot as he's all by his lonesome from this point forward.
Yeah, that was Steve Luke who got the kill there on Shadow. So this is the worst possible start for Secret Fiend.
If anything, it's going to make him a little bit more hesitant to take any shots because now if they get involved in any firefights, he's essentially down and out. He doesn't have that extra protection that you could potentially get in a firefight based off of a res since he's by himself. So you opt into a little bit more of a safe position. But they've been known for getting all of these kills. So now they're kind of stuck in a situation where they want to play violent. That's the way that these guys play. I talked about it earlier. Now they're going to lose that.
That's so crazy. I mean, this is such a huge opportunity for, what was his name? Black Saxon, I believe it is, on his team, right? Because they were in second place, but they're behind by about 200 points. So they have to have a good run here, and they got to hope that Secret Fiend doesn't make it very far by himself.
And that becomes the big factor. You can see now he's already hot-footing it out, trying to get a little bit more information. But from here on out, he has to play so defensively. Steve Luke now, guy that got the kill onto him.
His duo's down.
No days up. He's just been hit.
He's so low.
Apparently, nobody wants to help get the BGS, but nice spray coming through. Trying to connect onto it, going for a little bit of a peek back and forth, like the lane coming in, going through the window. Repositioning to a new window. You can see this full duo that's up there. Snow Day now down. Now all pressure coming onto him, and he is really pincered. And see, this is the problem. Sure, you got all the guns you could possibly want, but now already starting to burn through the mid.
Well, luckily, he was hanging on to one still. Had the first aid there. He's good to go again.
Going back for another peek over there. You know the fact that he wants to try to get to his duo partner, but it looks like his duo partner is not in the safe spot at the direct time. So he's essentially bait over there, and he's lost vision on the duo. Listening in here, if we can see any hear any footsteps. Because it looks like they're playing a little bit aggressive. He's going to go through the doorway. Nice shots. That's going to be Black Saxon getting knocked really early and instantly flushed out. This is the deciding factor squad right now. Snow Day and Steve Luke are essentially dictating who could potentially get that first place position.
This is crazy. Steve Luke is ruining people's chances here.
Trying to connect. Hits a couple of the shots. Trying to line this up now. See if he can connect. You know the fact that he's got so much control at this point. Got the meds, got the ammo. Lobo looks like he was trying to go for a little bit more of aggressive play, but realizes he's all by his lonesome, starting to do a little bit of backpedal, trying to make his way outside of this.
Yeah, he is the duo partner of Black Saxon, so he needs to get a very high placing here if he's not going to get a bunch of kills. And from what we've seen from the duo, he's not the one who usually gets the kills. It's usually Black Saxon. So, you know, at this point, I got to believe his best opportunity is just to try and stay safe and run and try to hope for a high placement.
Look at this, Steve is not letting him get any form of reprieve off of it. He's still kind of hunting him down, trying to see. Looks like he lost line of sight. Doesn't know that Lobo's already gone for the reposition. So Lobo's still kind of flanking around the outside of this. Looks like they're just kind of circling each other. But the problem is, whenever both of them are circling each other, they never get line of sight on each other.
And here we go, back on Fiend now.
All by himself. Oh, footsteps.
Oh yeah, he definitely knows someone's inside here.
Just waiting. It's like the reverse trap. Everybody's always on the inside. Oh, he's just patiently waiting on the outside. Gets a nice spray, and that's going to be Frogman going down and getting killed. I got to say, being not afraid to be violent early game, even by himself. I was expecting to play a little bit more passive, but he's like, no.
I mean, as long as he gets, every kill that he gets is just going to put them further ahead in first place too, right? So not a terrible strategy. I mean, surprisingly that he knew that there was only one of them, right?
Oh, yeah, and with this, you can see fairly friendly first circle, all things considered. Nothing too terribly crazy. They still got a little bit of the river around Pine Nun that's going to be in play, and the river up to the north. Steve Luke still taking a couple of pot shots over at Lobo, just not going to let him get away. No relenting there.
Yeah, Secret Fiend just south of him, too. So all three of those guys, man, Steve Luke, he's really causing problems for him.
Yeah, I mean, he could be essentially the deciding factor for what's going to happen and who gets that first place spot right now.
I'm not winning the TwitchCon spot directly, but I'm making sure you guys don't get it either.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing. If you can't get it yourself, at least be the spoiler for it. That happens a lot in PUBG. You see these solos that kind of hide out. They may not get the win on a round, but they'll make sure to inflict the damage so that way you don't win.
Merda, meteu o pé.
Looks like he's going to give up on Lobo finally.
Makes his way down south. He could come back across Secret Fiend, though.
Oh, man.
So. Potentially get a little bit of vengeance. We'll have to see. And still at this point, I don't know what BGS is. And it's driving me insane. Chat, does anybody know what BGS is?
Give us your best ideas in there.
Has anybody gone and asked? Yeah, at least best ideas.
Yeah, Balding Gamer Syndrome.
Why you got to bring that up?
I'm just saying, it's
That's
potential.
not nice.
Well,
I love you, Moses.
All right, so
you can kind of see the leaderboard right now. We got John Secrets and Talento. Say the next word.
Talento Peruano.
There you go. See, you got it. Back behind that, we've got Ecal and his duo partner, and they keep in mind they're not too terribly far behind.
No, they're not.
If they have an explosive round, they can really climb their way up.
Yeah, explosive round plus also ending behind this leaderboard in terms of placement could really bump them up here.
And it looks like you were right your first time. Brazil Game Show is what chat's saying. So.
Huh. Maybe that's just they're repeating what I said originally. Here we go. Who is this guy? Caviar? Yes. Wow, he's got 425 wins. Oh, he's got someone.
Got vision out in the open, so it looks like he's going to retreat back around the rock. Yep. I like it. Don't take the fights wide out in the open unless you just absolutely have to. We were seeing that being a little bit of a problem in a couple of rounds earlier today.
There it is. Oh, just misses.
Trying to line it up. Still got the spray to follow through, but slow enclosures making their way over, deciding to hold on to the utility. Duo partner's back behind him, so you can hear the call for the push to come out.
Yeah, here he comes up now. It's like he had to double check. Are you coming?
Down. Well, his duo partner's down back behind him. Looks like they might be going for a res. No, actually on the outside of it, but nice shots coming through. You should be able to make it back over to your teammate.
Oh, yeah.
Easy res. Unless a third party comes into play.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. Trying to get the revive up. Should be fine.
Guys, back up off his mustache.
What's wrong with the mustache? It's a solid mustache.
And no, guys, in North America has not started as of yet. This is the final round for South America / Latin America.
So that means North America is coming up next.
So we're going to get everything situated after this round, but at least stay tuned in. We're in that good part right now. The final round.
It's all really up to this guy right here, Secret Fiend. If he can stay alive, there's 56 to go. Still a lot of people up.
It's one of the reasons we keep bouncing back over to him, keeping an eye on what's happening with him. You can see everybody's starting to make their way inside the safe zone now. A lot of people on that northwestern part of the blue zone, of all things. And we got Skillra and Richard that are posted up on a rock outside and essentially what's going to be the blue zone.
Odd. Yeah, Steve Luke still making his way into the safe zone right now.
All right, Officer Fendi, what is the Broadcaster Royale? Essentially, it's the purpose of this event is to try to help you find broadcasters that you want to watch. So let's just say that you're enamored with this otter right here, as a great many people have been talking about. Or let's say you just want to know why this guy's not wearing a shirt. You can feel free to jump over to anybody's stream, as everybody should be streaming this event.
Wow, look at that view out his window, too. It's a nice view.
Yeah.
I want to live where he lives.
Are posted up, patiently waiting here. So mainly the premise of the event is to give you a chance to go find some new streamers, somebody to watch. In addition to that, we're kind of throw in some extra game modes inside of it. So right now we're actually playing. Oh, wait.
Abriu a porta, tá rotacionando. Tô mirando aqui na porta que tá aberta.
Looked down, I'm willing to bet somebody opened the door and saw the fact that there wasn't ammo there. Sneaking through the other side of it, gets down though, steps up and forward. Nice spray. That's going to be Carlini going down as duo partner.
Roda o
Sweet.
perigo, calma.
Gabriel Baptista
já,
pulling through
respeita.
there. Very smart there. The little dance too. All right, he's got the
Vou deixar o
moves.
cara aqui, mano.
Não, aqui tá... Esse cara aqui tem loot aqui.
I mean, whenever you have the confidence to stream without a shirt on,
Yeah.
you definitely have the confidence to dance on your stream. So it's going to be Gabriel Baptista that we were with right now.
Tô de silenciador na
His
sniper.
duo partner, Vovo.
Yeah, he's doing well for himself so far. Here we go, back to Steve Luke. Man, I love it. The more we watch these guys, the more I recognize them just by their stream layout.
Oh, yeah. Tell the fact that trying to make his way, he's going to go for a little bit more of a centered strategy. Kind of curious, because keep in mind, this guy got into a skirmish earlier with the two #1 teams. Managed to take down essentially one from each one of them and lost a duo partner as well. If he is near any of the other ones, still near them is what I'm curious about. Oh, trying to hit the spray.
He took a shot there. Don't forget, guys, send your clips in. Broadcast Royale for the hashtag. Grenade looks good.
Is it just a
Yes.
shirt, Mr. Prayer?
Knocks out skill with the grenade.
Ali, na pedra,
Love the fact
Beautiful.
this duo is calling out. It's just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Everybody's saying the fact that he's wearing a shirt. I don't think it's a shirt.
Baptiste?
Yeah.
That was one tiny shirt if he was wearing one, because I didn't see any.
Now I need to know. We'll have to go back.
We have to
check
go
it out
back
in a
to him?
second.
Ooh.
That just sounds like we're creeping on him.
I know.
Hey, can we go back to see if that guy's got a shirt on?
Can we go back and stalk the half-naked dude, please? Yeah.
Play Edge.
Oh, man.
Like
Secret
play one of
Fiend,
those shacks
chilling.
in front of you.
Yeah.
Trying to make his way inside the safe zone.
He's like, whatever. I can play safe, but you know what? I can do this by myself.
I mean, it's hard to be to be nervous while you're playing this, and you just have an otter constantly chilling there.
I don't like that shot. Keep going.
A stream broadcast that has its chat open as well? Yeah, no. We're sitting here talking to you, Deltan. That's what we do.
It's Broadcast Royale, man. We're just pulling the best of everything.
It's hangers.
Well, hopefully the best of everything. Otherwise, if we missed it, you can send it to us.
They got an
That's the plan.
right?
If you guys are curious on how to participate with this, make sure you go and check out broadcasterroyale.com, and it'll have all the information sitting there for you.
Smart.
Fiend, not afraid. Again, by himself.
He wants
trying
to pick
get
up
this.
the points,
Yeah, he wants
right?
to get the points off of this. Going to go ahead and flush out the person that's downed over there.
You're
But
good. You're good.
could draw a little bit of attention to himself, and
Nice.
that's going to be Powell getting knocked out.
Wow, yeah, it's the winner from last round.
Oh, it's just a cycle now. Essentially, you're cursed. If you go ahead and win a round, everybody's just going to come after you.
Yeah, where is ECAL? I wonder if they're still alive. I haven't been keeping an eye on the kill feed.
It's been really quiet from them. They might just be playing safety and for points at this point, playing for position. Fiend not afraid to play for kill points, though.
No, not at all.
Well, I mean, every single time, that just gives them a little bit more of that stretch ahead. Because keep in mind, they were about 200 points ahead. So right now, with a couple of kills that they've managed to pick up, that puts them closer to about 250. And that's not even counting position points yet.
Exactly.
Like now, because they're going to push towards you.
Who would win in an arm wrestling match between the two of us? I don't know. I'm a pale gamer.
Me and you?
Yeah. That's
Oh, man.
I'm guessing that's what they're saying.
I think I'm taller. So I think I've got some kind of like tall man leverage prowess. Oh, from behind.
Oh, and look at this. Just post up. There we go. Finally connects onto one of them. Lady Corinne makes it back behind the tree. Proto is just running.
He's like, I'm going to bum rush you. Shooting
Now,
at me?
Hitaki, you're just standing out in the open. Hey, somebody hit each other, for the love of God.
Wow,
right.
the survivability here.
That'll be the term we use for it. Survivability.
Yeah.
Survivability.
Oh, Proto's
Oh,
down.
there we go. Now Parva got the
Zone's
blue right
coming
back
in
behind
too.
him.
Oh, man. Here comes the panic now. Parva, what are you going to do?
Lady Corinne's still holding the angle. Wants to try to get some type of vengeance. Nade's going to bounce back over. Going to be a little bit short.
Yeah, definitely short on the nade. Hitoki still behind the rock there. In the blue zone, though.
All right, guys. You gotta make the call. You got to do something. All of you guys are in the blue. Proto's now in the blue as well. Going to start ticking down even faster. Taki's still holding this angle. Parva holding the opposite side of it. So whichever angle Lady Corinne peeks out of, she is going to be in a world of trouble. I like this. Okay. Toki's starting to go down for a push onto him. There we go. Connects out. Takes a little bit of damage, but should be fine.
So Hitoki and Parva get a pair of kills there. Good for them placing. And look, ECAL still in the game so far.
Got his duo partner as well, and sad times, apparently. He's not happy about it, as you can tell by his mini-map.
So people be looking at my map, bro. Sad face.
everybody's playing with, or should be playing with the delay. So that being said, maybe it's just nice to be extra safe and cover it up.
Yeah, why not?
Now the real challenge begins of trying to figure out exactly where on the map they are. But I believe that they're just a little bit east of the river.
Yeah, he's gonna use the stim now. Interesting. Must think someone's around. Or he's gonna be in the blue for a bit.
They're going to be in the blue for a bit. Yeah, you can tell. It looks like they were trying to gatekeep a little bit. They knew somebody was back behind them and didn't know how the reposition comes through. So, new circle has popped up. Looks like we're getting a cave game to finish everything off with a touch of quarry thrown in. Splash of fun there. Well, you can tell everybody's slowly being forced down from the north, so it's going to be where it gets a little bit hot. Secret Fiend has found himself essentially in a gatekeeping position and starting to get shot at from across the other side of quarry. So, interesting to see how he's going to make any plays based out of this.
Yeah, you see Hero and Zero still alive too. They're way down south.
With Chernobyl and Tifu Brazil.
This is our bear boy.
Oh, that's right.
Duo, yeah.
Yeah.
Tá mais ou menos perto, não tão perto. Tá longe.
Do you think that there would be bears on Sandhawk? I don't think it's a map that would.
Bears? I don't think this is
the area for it.
No, definitely not. I mean, I think this is this map was based off like Thailand, Vietnam, or something. So I don't think they got bears down there.
Não lança lateral esquerda.
Maybe panda bears? Oh,
nice shots. Jesse just getting dropped there, but that's just going to be a knock, so they know a duo partner is out and around. Looks like they're going to just go for a flush to deny any form of information.
Here comes the push-up together.
See, right as soon as you peek back around the corner, but this is going to be a blue that's going to be really hard to tank. Brazil's already down. Jummel's just trying to get the med off, does manage to get it, but now the blue's right back behind him. It's going to make it very hard, potentially just not even going to go for the res. I wouldn't even go for it at this point. Got to connect on these shots, got to get the down. There we go. Gonza is down. Now just got to run and try to catch up with that blue zone. Getting ahead of it, but going to be running right into a hail of bullets, because remember, everybody was kind of convening around this same spot.
And no time to even loot and see if he had anything else on him, right? Oh, there we go.
Well, it's not like, again, it's no backpacks. So you can pick up like something here or there, at least pick up the first aid to replenish the one you just had to use. Gotta leave Brazil behind.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chernobyl gonna live on.
It's weird to say Chernobyl's going to live on.
Chernobyl's gonna live on.
Name yourself after a disaster that happens.
Yeah, it's still there. You just can't go there. Can you go there?
All right, you can hear the footsteps. Steps up, gonna take the shot or no? Realizes it's a duo.
Yeah.
Just has blue right back behind him, so instead just gonna go for a little bit safer of a play position.
And shots all around, more than just a duo up here.
Just here, it's getting explosive in this area. There's so many duos, 25 down. Let's see how far down we get to dip this. I like the play that he's trying to do right now. He's just trying to play around the hillside, provide a little bit more cover, assuming that nobody's gonna be coming in the blue from back behind him.
Exactly, I was just gonna say, gotta watch his rear.
Oh,
yeah.
There we go. There's the third-party shots coming into effect. Where do you go now? Lay on top of the rocks?
Oh, boy. Risky.
Chernobyl trying to survive. Just look back over that direction. Yeah, make sure nobody sneaks up on you. And it's just got to be so nerve-wracking. Meanwhile, Fiend still by himself right on the edge of the blue as well, hearing most of this, just on the other side of the fight.
He's got good placement so far. Just 23 lives down, right as I said it. Oh, my gosh. Okay. And he only had a couple kills, right? 2 kills.
2 kills, 14th place. Burrito's still up and alive.
So ECOW, I think, probably has a good chance here, unless Lowbox is still in it as well.
Nice spray onto one. Looking back.
Yeah, Caviar down to Gabito.
He knows that he hit a good amount of shots on the first person that pushed over. So is he going to make a play off of this? It's so nerve-wracking when you're by yourself. You know what you should do, but you really just don't want to be forced into the commit. Back and forth spray, trying to line up. Looks like trying to get away, but Gabriel just can't quite make it. Now down to 18.
Yeah, and I mean, he is the dual partner of the players who won last round.
Oh, it's going to be Sizzlin getting knocked out there as Neri's making a slow approach. And guys, you guys keep talking about frames and graphics and stuff like that. We keep bouncing into people's streams, so that way we can kind of show you an idea of what's going on. Because remember, that's what we're here for, is trying to get you to find new people that you might enjoy watching stream. So in this case, whenever we jump into somebody's stream, if they're streaming at a little bit lower quality, that's what happens.
And Public still in this. They were in 3rd place. And now with just 16 alive and just 10 teams to go, if they got a good amount of kills here, this could get very interesting, especially if they end up winning this round.
Public's playing very, very aggressive, and I think that they know that they need to. They need the kills at this point in the game. So they're slowly making their way down. Blue's starting to encroach in.
Yeah, because even if they win this round with 0 kills, I mean, they'll get at least 1, right? they still would not have enough points to take over the first place spot.
Yeah, they have to come alive at this stage. Circle's just going to continue pushing back down towards the cave. So it means that hillside's going to be up and active. Very odd place to kind of have the inning because you end up with essentially the hillside, the cliff face, taking up a lot of space.
Looking in the window, trying to find somebody. Saw some movement.
Ooh, close.
Tem granada?
Tem.
Know somebody's in there, and they know that they have to make the stretch and the cross over here. Dropping the nade for it. I like it. Because, again, everybody's playing with no backpacks right now, so utility, these type of tools, hard to come by commodity at this stage. Can he hit the nade into it? Let's see. Looks like nade went in window, but a little bit too far back. At least deny a reposition at this stage.
Late on the shot. It's right there.
Blue's starting to come in. There you go. Got the knock. Nando's now down. Oh, spots out the duo partner trying to connect onto it, but the pillar eats a little bit of damage. Now Ecal coming with the hard press, knows exactly where they're at, hits a little bit more damage onto him.
Kills.
Yes. Blue's starting to come in. And remember, this is going to be one of them that hits like a truck.
Mm-hmm. And here comes the revive, too. Ecal and Poblex making moves right now to try to get this W and maybe potentially get their spot into TwitchCon as well.
Should have the time to get this med off, and they're going to have to cross over the street. Back over here with Volkomen. And his duo partner still up and active. So essentially we've bopped over with 2 of the duos. We've still got 5 other people kind of interacting at the direct time. So curious in their different position. Here's the skirmish right next to him, just trying to spot him out at this stage.
Yeah, where is it?
Hey, smoke.
There's
now you know
smoke,
exactly where it is. So that's kind of the good and the bad thing about using smokes.
Boom!
Oh! Got to deny it out
God.
there. Sky Blue going down as well. Beautiful shots, dropping us down to 7.
Now, where is Ecal and Poblex, though?
Vente para acá, Juan. Pon el puto para acá.
Probably on the far northern side of the circle, if I had to take a guess.
Pues si nos pillan por la espalda.
Detrás de la roca, igual por atrás. Limpiamos los que venían por atrás de nosotros.
I know that duo was fighting somebody, so they're just trying to figure out, did they finish them off? Is there more to it? Because if you were watching the kill feed, I don't think that they actually got the kills onto it. So we got Hero and Zero up at the top of it. Ecal and Poblex playing the lower area. Rondi kind of just crawling his way to safety at the direct time. So essentially, we've got 3 active duos and a solo that's kind of crawling his way right into the middle of everything.
Yeah, Hero and Zero making it down here to the top 10. Haven't really made much of a mark overall in the placements, but a good showing here so far in this final round.
They've started their slow creep, trying to make it inside the safe zone. Remember, there is the solo that's just kind of crawling around the area right next to him. They hear the skirmish. I like this. Get involved inside. Be the third party anytime you hear one of these fights at this stage, because now you can just get the free sprays back over
Hero
and through.
And Zero.
And look at that. Hero, Zero, both down and dead.
Yeah, 5 to go.
Now it's going to be Rondi trying to hit the shot.
Volkomen, but he goes down to Heli. Okay,
but Ecal and Poblex, they're not a place to do anything about this.
That's unfortunate for them. They had it down, and now Ecal looks like he's trying to run up and make a play. He's taking his time, though.
Poblex is jumping up, trying to Skyrim his way up those rocks, it looks like. Ecal afraid to just step up and forward. Now we can see Volkomen did manage to get the res. Gonna throw out the nade just to make sure nobody's around that general vicinity.
Here comes Poblex around the other side.
Oh, and Hell was holding that angle, but then moves back around.
Oh
so
my gosh.
Just
nerve-wracking.
away from seeing each other there.
They're so spread out, too.
Gotta be careful. Don't go down inside the caves. Well, that's kind of a thing. You can actually choose to run back down inside there and just go to try to tank the blue as it condenses down to the final point. But they know they heard the firefight. Gets the line of sight onto one of them. Gets it just barely.
He's so low.
Hell is now down, so looks like he's going to try to go for a little bit more meds. Ecal has to have a general idea where he's at. You can see he's going with an aggressive push up there, but he gets knocked. So now here we go. It's all into Poblex. He has to hit these shots as he makes his way on the outside of this.
Nice dodge.
Teammates feeding information up and around, trying to spot it out. Could the duo partner be going for the res? Could this just be a res exchange right now?
Get the res.
Listen for the footsteps. Spray goes a little bit wide, does connect. Volkomen goes down, so Ecal and Poblex getting the win and going crazy.
Okay, so they got 4 kills there for Poblex, I believe. Ecal, how many kills did he get to get the first place? This is going to be close.
Looks like Poblex got himself 4 and Ecal got 1. So
Ooh,
5 all